Make a contract with me and become Delguka.
Hello. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, I had that added last time. Oh, this is loud. I should turn this down. Sorry about that. Now we should be good to play. How's everyone doing tonight? Also, I did a little bit of grinding off screen lessons last time. As I said, I would grind. I grinded a little more than I expected. Look at Chrono's fucking 8 hit points. Yeesh. Oof. Yeah, people are confusing. What this does. Sorry for the flashing. Oh. You have those little buggers. That's not good. Meh, I'm more robust this time than I was last time. I'll just need to make sure not to do that sort of thing again. Thwack, 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 thwack. Let's use her. No beam. Just these last two. Yeah, I didn't use this area here to grind. I went back up a little bit to the stairway, where between each stairwell was like a little platform where you fought the staff wielding goons. Oh. I have a Red Bull. I should probably drink that. Let's see what happens if I use his ultimate. I haven't double checked to see if it retained that name in its Japanese release, but originally Luminaire was going to be named Ultima, which is typically the ultimate white magic attack in... Oh, okay. It's been white magic or black magic throughout the various Final Fantasies, but it was white magic when it first appeared. And... yeah. Luminaire was going to... in development, Luminaire was called Ultima. This is the one that fucked me over last time. Okay. Yeah. I think the real reason why they made Ultima white magic in Final Fantasy II was because you could... it was the culmination of Minmu's story arc. Because you know he's the white wizard of that game, and he sacrifices his life to unlock the seal, yada yada yada. So it does make sense in the context. God, I love the baseline here. I guess you could... is it a baseline or is it just... these are synthesized, but... that was the last one. Jeez. Died right at the end. Ready to go flip and switches. Playing the early Final Fantasy Pixel remasters in my private time has kind of gotten me spoiled being able to just press a button to fast forward through combat. When it's something as mindless as just kind of hammering the attack button because you don't have the elements on hand. Where my texts are at? Hello. Getting close on Robo-ish first final, but... ah, damn it, got too close. Not supposed to work to get both buttons pushed, dude. Okay. Let's see. would have saved time. Now the 4 lower switch is going to work. Oh, it's getting symmetrical. What that means. And they're giving you an elixir just in case. Ugh. Not remember the actual strategy for these. Let's just go all out and see what happens. Ugh. Orb. That is a lot of damage, but... Okay, this is not the right technique. Let's just see what happens here. I have a save right before coming in here, so... Okay. I have an idea. On all of my equipment. Fire. Fire guard up. Fire guard up. Okay. So okay. Yep. Robo's on healing, and Luke is going to be my damage dealer this time. Okay, let's try that again. Any wave doing fire damage does it. No waves with fire damage. 10 more. So yeah, no, not worth the time to grind that. That little where they summon those little footballs and damage you. They only do those by default or after you've dealt physical damage to them, and it's their strongest attack. See, that's all they'll be doing now. And I can just hammer away at this setup here and just actually have a chance now. That's why I was worried, asking myself about the fire protection armor. Because Chrono has the hit points to survive it, but Luca doesn't, and Robo has poor magic defense. So I wanted to make sure they had ways. I would have liked fire-resistant armor for Chrono as well, but it's not that big of a deal. I just put him on my highest defense armor suit, and he was fine. Copy. I love the copying Dalton part of that. Let's see if this damage is any different. Significantly less than Fire Sword. So yeah, now We got this. We got this fight won. It's just gonna take time to do it now. Ah. Technically, this is actually the real boss in the dungeon, even though there's more gonna happen after this. I believe. I might be wrong, but I don't think I'm wrong. There we go. Nope. Ain't gonna be dealing with no Golem boss yet. Go back out here, use another shelter because I have enough of them, and I want to be heal up for what happens next. I want to save. Nope, sorry, new buddy. Gotta keep going. And this is the last point in the storyline where, well, technically, ever since I used the time machine itself, I stopped completing history and started actually changing it. But this is where the real deviation point happens. Oh shit, I have the wrong party. I need, sorry, I need to have a specific party for what's happening next. Well, specifically, I need to have Isla in my party for this. Because you don't have, after the events of here, you don't have any time between this and the Blackbird event, which, if you're familiar with spoilers. And I just like having Frog here because of the Masmoon. Hey, no. No, sorry, wrong event for Frog. I can swap him out. I'm remembering wrong. Doesn't really matter who I have in the slot. Let's just have Best Girl. Why do I always press the wrong button? There we go. Now I'll be able to, if you don't already know what's going to happen with the Blackbird, oh, just wait and see. It makes sense why I want Isla instead of literally anyone but Isla. Oof, got stabbed in the head. It's a splitting headache. I don't think I can win this fight. I don't think I grinded enough, but I'm going to give it an actual effort. Oh yeah, I did not grind enough, never mind. Not that it matters, you're not supposed to win this encounter with the end boss. And this is why he has so few spells when you actually get him in your party. Oh, spoiler alert for a 30-year-old game. You get him in your party if you want. Magus here is the secret 7th character. Oh no. Yep. 1 hit point, barely able to survive. Screw it, let's go. The cutscene in the anime cutscene in the later remakes version is just so brutal here. Yep. And he dies. What originally happened in this timeline, before you started meddling with the timeline, was when Lavos came, Shala used her magic to teleport Giannis and Melchior out of this place. No, sorry, they didn't. She used the last of her power to teleport. I forgot what she exactly did, but what happened is Giannis and the sages were here and they got scattered through time by Lavos. And then she used her power to do something else. No. But sadly, this event right here, her staying behind in all of this, is what created Chrono Cross from literally her sticking around here is what caused Chrono Cross to happen. Chrono Cross wouldn't have happened if we didn't do this here and meddled here. That being said, even with kind of the bad ends that happen because of Chrono Cross, it's still a better than what would have happened if if we didn't get involved. Of course, that would be what you go after. Wait, do I? I don't wake up inside the Blackbird. I thought I did, but no, there's gonna be a little something else. Then. When the distractors us and nearly see, this is something that kind of threw me off a little bit. An eerie black portal materialized when Melchior tried to save Yanis, but was also dragged in. This tells this is like theory fodder because it talks about the type of time travels that go on here. Chrono Trigger has a special thing about time travel. Duplicates can't exist. Like temporally concurrent duplicates can't exist. Like the Deleta from April 28th, 2022 cannot exist at the same time as an alternate version of a Deleta that naturally existed at April 28th, 2022. But like I could go back in time and meet a younger version of myself. But once that version got to the point of being as old as I was when I time traveled, they'd get sucked up in an eerie black portal. Why? I have no idea. The game never explains it, but that's just one of the rules of time travel in this game. The line that Isla gives, and it's basically the same no matter who gives it, doesn't really jive with how we see it later in a flashback. Yep. Pendant. Just kind of seems right putting Marley up front because even though she's not my best girl for this, she is the canon. Let's see what you got. General healing items. Okay. Come on, move out of the way, dude. I'll worry about it later. Yeah, the only distinction is what clothing you wear now. I know I haven't gotten the sequence triggered yet, but I'm just wondering if there's anything up here. Oh. Actually, I should probably swap out someone. Gonna be relevant in a moment. Okay. Yeah. Dalton bag. Still don't understand how he got the party to turn around. Also, kind of nuts, but actually, weapons all gone. This too. Money. See, this is why. This is why you want Isla in your party for this. If you don't have Isla, you have to go through the sneaking section until you get at least one party's equipment back. But with Isla, you still get to attack. Yep. The Blackbird. Without Isla in your party, what would happen is if you ever got caught, you just automatically go back to the prison. Somewhere. Why can't you just use your magic at least? It is good at least that the monsters won't attack the unarmed party members. Oh, their pathfinding is broken. No, oh. Robo's arm does not. You can. He can have his robot his power fist, like disabled or taken off. He can unequip it. Well, okay. The game can forcibly unequip it. You can't actually willingly unequip items in this game. Kill herself. Items. You survive. Ah. Fuck. Okay, those robots are just a little too tough. I need armor. I saved before this cutscene. I just need to be more careful about my own health. My own hit point. If I remember correctly, that cutscene is done by whoever's in the set, like the one who says we can get up from here. I think it's whoever's in the second slot. Okay, so at least she has her armor now. Oof. Tailspin. I think Ayla's the only one actually getting points from those fights, sadly. I mean, it makes sense, but still. Plus, there's something at the bottom. Yeah, that's where he's fucking with the time machine. Royal Air Throne. It's here. That's right. It's here. Let's do this one. Go. He's just backing away. Screen. it was doing well over 120 damage last time, so 60 something. So I wanted the armor back. Swap them out. Equipment. Now I can, at least everyone can attack. They're just not wearing their best stuff. Just standing on the ladder, getting into combat form. Or mode. Some decent equipment. Hitting the wrong button. Hey, yeah, it re-equips them. That's good. What's in that box? Works. So all that's left is gear. Oh, don't remember, probably at the top. Direction. room that I believe this room was. I believe that leads to the end. Yeah, that leads to the end. You don't want to do that yet until you get the last of the gear. Hey, dorks. Surround. I have my key items. Somewhere. And the magic tab at least. That's nice. Let's just do exploring. Not that huge of a deal if I miss Marley's equipment, but tap. One last little pass to see if I can do something. Not, we'll just continue on without Marley's gear. The outside of that alternate spot. That was. Maybe? Oh, it's this ladder here. Out of patience for this, I can buy her a new equipment later. Don't care. Yeah. I don't like fighting the laser turrets. They're just not fun enemies. The Golem boss. The much hyped Golem boss. You get 2 countdowns and then she just runs away from fear. Which is a perfectly valid fear to have. I mean, come on. I wouldn't want to fight on a wing of a flying... God, what the hell is this thing? A giant robotic manta ray in the air? I don't want to ride on that. I wouldn't dare want to fight on the wing of one of those. He's just like, no, the music is too heroic. I want something more sinister sounding. Yeah, I get that. I have a bit of a paralyzing fear of heights over water. Not necessarily heights themselves or water itself, but it's the two combined. It took me forever to build up the courage just to walk over low bridges. And I still get kind of... The only time I'm ever not really nervous over a bridge is when I'm actually driving. Guided laser guns and wings. Oh, he does opposite magic. Okay. It's still fine enough, honestly. As long as he's not using that physical damage football attack of his. see if her wind-based tail attack hurts him. Nice damage. And if that's a counterattack, I don't know. This isn't that bad. I do like that his golems basically have the same fighting techniques as him. Yay. Go, Golem Boss. Nope. Your portal does not work and you get sucked into it, not to be seen until the anime cutscene that connects the yes version to Chrono Cross. What does this button do? Did it freeze up? Oh, there it goes. Took a second. One tidal wave after another. Oh, that shit. Hi. Chrono is dead. We just gotta go undo it. See, and that right there is proof that you'll be able to get it back. This right here is the this and this are big ass spoilers. Time. While the name is kind of silly and wrong, there was discussion on doing that. Yeah, I'm not surprised with Tales of Symphonia. I haven't played much of the Tales series, but I'm not really surprised. Also, I've picked out what the next retro game I'll be playing is after I finish this. I'll be doing Grandia 2 after I finish this. After I finish Chrono Trigger. Now we get the backstory. In the original timeline, the three sages were there when it went overboard. No, Janet, stay away. In lava. See, these black portals are different than the portals we use. But they open up similarly because in the original timeline, Lavos was just throwing them around the timescape. That's their names in the English version. Their Japanese names are Bash, Gash, and Mash, or Bashu, Gashu, and Mashu. Woolsey thought those names were really, really dumb, so he gave them something a bit more meaningful. Yes. Yes, that's yeah. Funnily enough, the renames made by Ted Woolsey have found their ways back into some Japanese versions of the game because it's more meaningful than literally just the random names drawn on the sketches by Akira Toriyama, master of puns. There's a lot of the NPCs in this game that had their names or just whatever Akira Toriyama dropped on them when he was drawing the designs. I also love the little continuity here. When you first have 4 people travel through time and you all get shunted to the end of time, he explains that only 3 people can safely travel through time at any one moment, at least in a single group. And since 4 of them got sent, one of them got, because it was Melchior, Balthazar, and Gaspar, and then Giannis. One of them had to end up at the end of time because they were pulled into, while they were pulled into separate portals, it was still a group of 4 traveling at once. Yeah. Now you have the choice. You can either kill Magus, or you can recruit him. Walk away. With. As for the time, does restore lost or misplaced time streams. Sorry, Marley, I know you're tonally consistent, but I want my best team. No, I sell actually. Get some equipment. Yep. Oh. Getting a bought the Aeon suit. Better. Okay. Hold on to it. Oh. Oh. Up it comes up. They never truly explain what's going on with this, but I like to think what happened is that this thing, it like it got pulled out of the time stream. Is that the Ocean Palace? And it got pulled out of the time stream and transformed. Where is it? Oh, it doesn't show it on the map here. Surrender somewhere. Easier to find at a different timeline, different timescape. So let's just travel through time. Need to go here anyway, so. I like to think that like it was pulled out of a timeline that was finished, like in a timeline where it was completed, it got pulled out of that instead of just being the one that we were just in. That was elevated up because it doesn't show it coming out of the water. It fades in from invisibility. Also, when I was younger, I thought this was like a tower, and those two big propulsion things, those two big lumps at the bottom, I thought those were like bottom front. And then I thought it was like a giant tower that went up, but no. It's actually the top view, and this thing's shaped kind of like a Star Destroyer from Star Wars. something with that later. Oh, that's in the next time zone. Oops. This not good. I love this song. A decent weapon for Chrono, or a decent suit of armor that anybody can wear. Oh, it's a hat. I'm supposed to go to the end of time, talk to the Guru of Time, and learn about the Chrono doll you can get here. And I will be doing that. If I want to. Sure. Yep. Something's react. Not take it when you get that option. Never take it when you get that option for the first time. What you do is you take that. Hit the right button. Come to this time zone. That only ever happens with treasure chests found in both the medieval and modern era. Doesn't happen with any other chests, though. Now you take it. You get the blue mail. I'll pick up the blue vest before showing you the differences between the two. Right button again instead of the wrong one. And what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to show you these, and then I'm going to go around and power up all of the ones I can remember. Now you can take it. Get a blue vest. Here. Blue mail. It absorbs damage from water. Cuts water damage in half. The red ones are going to be critically important when you get to a fight later with someone called the Son of Sun. I'm just going around looking for the power-upable treasure chests. I know there's at least one of them still up here. Castle. Also, I fucking love that just Magus is just walking around this place. That's it. On the other side. No matter how many times I go through this portion of the game with Megas in the party, I never get over how the fucking super boss of the bad guys is just chilling out, walking around this place, and nobody questions it. Speed tap. I just assume that they've never actually seen him. Like, they know of Magus, but they've never met Magus. Let's see if I can do it, actually. The game is kind of stingy with how often you can go into current day Guardia Castle, but first if I can go in. Barricade been removed. Barricade has not been removed. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so I can't get the one inside here yet, so I'll have to wait till later for the thingamabopper that I can do here. I'll just give it to you. And in that action, I transformed her great-grandson, or grandson or something, from being a stingy dick into being an overly generous dick. Yeah, but his kids like him. White male. Black male. I think the one in Guardia Castle is actually the red male. So there's one. That's not the end. That's someone's house. Store. And there's not one in the end. Okay. So yeah, the red male is probably the one in Guardia Castle. There's also a host of them inside here, but that's a part of one of the endgame side quests, which I will do later. Oh wait, yeah, I'm supposed to go to the end of time. Technically called Marley's song. Egg. Got one C trigger. Same. Let's visit this guy. Oh, little Marlin here, kids. Yeah, let's see. Probably not going to be good enough, but no harm in trying. It was the thought that counted. That's what she says when he has nothing that can be stolen. Ow, quit. Lightning. Okay. Still not sure I have this, but It's actually going a lot better than I thought it would be. Yeah, I don't have this. Screw it. It's not that big of a deal. Or for him again. Yep, yes. Okay. Yes. Speed ahead. Forward. To the past. I think I could have. Well, you can get it at any time. Marcin Beckler clone. But only if you're actually kind of good at the game. Because he has a little game that you have to play. If you haven't gotten this point in the storyline yet and you do it, you don't get the clone for winning. Okay, you get the clone only if you win good enough. You get like a high level victory at his little game. But after getting that point in that conversation, he'll just charge you money. He'll make you play the game anyways, and he charges you less depending on how well you do. And I'm no good at it. It's a memory game. I'm gonna try. Magus's mannerisms are so muted that it's actually harder to tell with him. Also, funny thing about Norstein's laugh, it's technically just kind of a tonal shift. It's the same original sound file as Kefka's laugh from Final Fantasy VI, but tweaked just the slightest bit. Oh, damn it. I need to go earn some silver points. No, there's an easier way. Yeah. Exactly. With his giant Pokeball belly. silver points I need. Let's just hit. I just wanted to see what combos I got. Should be. Save. High, but still case. Oh, do 2 more fights. Cat girl beat up cat bot. Until the teleporter that's at the start of the game, you could basically think that Gato here is Luca's greatest invention, or at least most successful one. It's just a giant cat robot that you beat up on. I have not eaten the old man's food. Oh. Button back. I don't have enough money. Okay. It's a waste of points. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna call it here. I got a lot of progress tonight. I had quite a bit of fun. But this, I have to go back. I have to get those points back, and then I have to try again. And I have to go long enough that I can afford to do it, or pawn stuff to afford it. So I'll take care of that off screen, and then next time I'll actually do the mission itself. We'll start up next time by doing the little game to get the Chrono trigger to start. Not the Chrono, the Chrono clone at the start. So yeah. Yeah, I had a lot of fun tonight. I want to thank you all for hanging out. Please remember to like and comment on your way out, and yeah. Sangria.